Hello my peeps, welcome back, and those that are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina and this is Sparkly's 26. Why? Because I like things that sparkle. Sparkle! Sparkly, sparkle. Alright, let's get started. I'm still working on the auction box that I won. And I believe I'm used up most of these beads. Seed beads are still there, but I'm using up most of them to try and be done with the box. This is something that came out of my stash. It is a plate, and it has this glass that sits inside there. What I'm going to do, I want to clean that from my fingernails or fingerprints. I don't want fingerprints on the inside, so keep that clean. I want to take this UV resin. UV means it's got to stay in the black bottle because if it's around UV light, it will harden. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to mix. We're going to mix. Can you see? Yep. All right. As you see, I've used it before. Oh, this is gone. Oh, okay. Guess we won't be using too much. This will work. We don't need a whole lot. I'm going to stop right there. I tried twisting it to shut it. Ah, yuck. All right, I have some copper mica powder. Isn't that pretty? Here, you can see how pretty it is in here. Now, I'm going to get something to stir it with. Oh, how about one of these? Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's stuck. Hang on. There we go. Oh, don't get on my mat. I don't like actually working on my mat. All right, we're gonna put some mica powder in there. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna mix it up. Oh yeah, see, that's all we need. Mixy, 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 mix. Isn't that pretty? Swirly swirl. Maybe we won't mix it all up. We'll just let it have the swirls. Instead of mixing it like really nice. I think I like the swirls. Let's do the swirls. All right, we'll just pour it into our thingy here. I think that should do it. Then if I press this glass onto it, it'll just thin out. Oh wait, it's got to harden. Nope, I almost made a mistake. Almost. Caught myself. I wonder if it would work if I had stuck it on there and put the UV light on it anyway. Yeah, let's get it spread. Spread from each side. See, that might be too much. Okay, it is spread out. And oh, I need my extra light here. Turn on. Flip. There we go. Trying to see if the glass will fit in there, or if I should maybe dump a little bit out. I want to make sure the glass fits in there. That'll work. That will work. Spread it out. Nice and thin. You can actually see the design behind it. There's so little in there. Alright, well that'll work. So I'm going to set that down. And I have to shut off my lights. Sorry. Shut off all my lights. Click. And UV light. It don't take very long. I don't know, a minute or two. I don't know. I like working with resin. It's fun. You can do so much with resin. I have got, me, thought, oh, I'm going to get into clay. You can make anything you want, any necklace you want, because you could just, if you don't have it, you can create it. Well, I don't have a very creative mind. So I bought all this clay, a lot of clay, all different colors, bought all the little metal tools you could use to scrape and mold, and oh my gosh, what else did I buy? I bought so much stuff for the clay, rollers, and just the glass plate you work on. I got everything all set up so I could do that. I have not done a single thing, and I've had it for months. I've had it for months. So someday I should probably bring that glass plate over here and make some sort of pendant. I should think of something and make it. And if I make it right, then I'll do a video. Or do you want me to do a video while I'm screwing up? That's no fun. That is no fun. Nope. I'd rather do a trial run, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, let's check this. I want to check it. Ooh, it's warm. Really warm. All right. So, now that that's done, we shall... How am I going to glue that on? I don't know which glue I want to use. I have different glues. I'm going to turn this light back on, this light back on. Loctite. That'll work. Open. Oh, there we go. Alright. I need my glasses. Glasses. Now we're going to squeeze. Oh no. Squeeze. 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 Maybe not. Oh boy. I got a head pin right here. Oh, it's a weak one. Oh my. It's not going to get down in there. Oh no. Well, I'll just snip it off. I'll make fast work out of that. Snip. I bought these way back when I started doing beading. I went to Walmart and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to start beading and making necklaces and stuff. I start making jewelry, and she goes, well, you're going to need tools. And she handed me this briefcase, kind of, sort of. And it had my flush cutters, my round nose, my bent nose. Had everything in there that I needed. Oh my goodness. I don't want to cut too far back, so I don't want to make a big hole. So anyway, that was back in 2013, and I still have these, and they still work. Awesome, huh? Walmart brand. Who knew? Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't think we're going to be gluing. No, we can't do that. No. Oh, well, I think this glue is dried up. Glue is dried up. I don't use it often enough. Yeah. Well, this glue's, I think this is done for. Where's my E6000? I need my E6000. I thought I had a big tube of that. Maybe that got hardened. I threw that away too. All right. Let me see what I got over here. Let me pull this one out. And yeah, where's my E6000 tube? I had a tube. Hey, is it in here? I put so much stuff in my drawer that I lose things because I put too much in there. And you never know where it's at. And I don't see anything of the sort. No glue. I don't see a glue. But I'm sure if I took the time, I'd probably find it. Alright. These haven't been opened. Super glue locked tight. Alright. Alright, how am I going to poke that open? Oh, right here. I'm going to take the end of this. Wait. They usually have a pokey thing. Oh, here we go. Alright. And then we pull the top off. And we pull the top off. Voila! Alright, we got glue. Oh, we got glue. And I don't think we need very much, actually. Just kind of get a little bit in there because it's going to spread when you put that glass on there. So, there's our glue. And I don't know what this is. Look at all that. Alright, stuff it away. There we go. Oh, I got all my print beads all over. Okay, let's put the lid back on here before anything happens to it. And this, I want it. Just rub it one last time. Make sure there's no fingerprints. And we're going to start. I wanted it to start in the middle. There's an air bubble. There's not enough glue. It's Loctite, so it's going to start drying. Oh my gosh. The things I do. There we go. Alright, got enough glue on there now? Oh, I hope so. Yes. All the way out. And I'm going to do this off to the side. I don't want it on my mat. I'm going to drop it. And there's a bubble. There's a bubble. Now there's two bubbles. Oh no! There we go. Ooh, it stuck to my finger on the outside, so now it just wants to come up when I lift my finger. And I just want to get these bubbles out. How do I get that out? Oh my goodness. I can't get the air bubble out. It's not flat. I don't think this is flat. I think it's slightly domed. Slightly domed, and it's got me. Well, I don't know if I push it. I push it out. No. Well, that didn't work. My fingers. See, my fingers are getting stuck to it. I'm getting more glue on my fingers than I am doing anything. Ah, click. Well, I got it done. There's an itty bitty tiny, 3 little tiny bubbles, but it's 4 little tiny bubbles, but it's way better than the big bubbles that were being left behind. And you see, I got some glue on the outside. So once this, I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours. And then I'll take some alcohol and clean it off. Okay. All right. Let's get started on our rest of our project here. I need my wire, which is 49 strand. I gotta adjust my lights. This has got to come up. There we go. Get out of my way. And this one right here. There. Can you guys see? Yeah. Okay. Have my 49 strand because it's the softest drape. It's called AccuFlex, but there's a lot of people that use Soft Flex and don't use nothing but Soft Flex. I myself have not tried Soft Flex, so might be cheaper. I don't know, because this is like $40 for this thing. So I'm going to start stringing, and I'm going to start with seed beads. So I got 4 seed beads, 4 or 5. I think I chose 5. 5 seed beads. Get in there. And then we'll start doing our beading. I tried cleaning my fingers off with cotton. Excuse me. And now I have cotton stuck to me too. So that's going to be fun when I go babysit. I'm going to have all this glue still stuck to my fingers. Trying to wipe it off with acetone, but wasn't working very well. All right, I want 5. There's 4. I'll just borrow one from down here, right? Whoop. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I want to see what this looks like. And then we have this is our picture jasper. That's picture jasper. And it's an English cut. So I'm going to put that on. Are we going to put these together? I had them together. I didn't really have anything to separate them. I don't really think I want them together. Oh my gosh, I'm chasing it. I think I need to stop. All right, yeah, that needs a spacer. I got these spacers from Amazon. Each one is different and they're really, really cool. I like them. Now, which one do we want to go with our little project here? Pull this off and put this on and get over here in view. See the cotton all over my fingers? I just did a video. I have to get this one done because we're going to be gone all weekend, so I'm trying to get caught up and do videos so that they can be released over the weekend while I'm gone. That looks better. That looks much better. I don't know. Should I put some pearls in there too? I need this outside to be as long as I can possibly make it. So 2 on each side. I don't know. What should we do? I gotta get my seed beads back out. And I'll dump some. So I don't know how many I'm gonna need. So we're gonna go 2, 1, 2, and spacer. And then back down here for 2 more. 1, 2, and then our other bead. Alright, let's see how that looks. This is what I go through when I'm designing. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that because this is going to be mostly seed beads all the way down. I like that. That'll work. So let's keep going. We're going to put 5. 1, whoops. 1, 2, whoop, come on, I'm too far away. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our next bead, which is a picture jasper rondelle. Hang on, wait. Justice, you gotta go outside. I gotta let the dog out. I have returned. Alright, where's my end? Right here. Alright, we have this so far. And then we're going to I don't think I had anything in between these. I have this crystal and another picture jasper. So am I going to put them all together or put more seed beads in between? I kind of like that. That looks nice. We'll keep it that way. We'll keep it that way. All right, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to drop that down, grab our picture jasper, whoop, and drop it, and then 2 more. 1, 2, and oh, my spacer. Yeah, the spacer is up here, and I haven't dug any out. Here we go. Spacer, then 2, 1, 2, and then 5. No. Or other, need one of these. Yes, one of these picture jaspers. I gotta keep track where I'm at. I've got one of these. Oh, I think I put that in between. I actually put that in between instead of the spacer. I put that in between, but I like the spacer. It gives it, we need some color in there, so. All right, now we're gonna go 5, and I'm gonna do it with my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this. Wait. There's 2 in between those 2, and then there's 5 in between this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And then this goes with that rondelle. And then there's supposed to be another rondelle to go on the other side. Where's the other rondelle? There's two here. There's two here, two here. Oh, I think I need to stop filming because I am just, it's been a long day already. I've already made a video. This one's my second one, and this one's a little bit more complicated because that's the way I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do simple stringing. Simple stringing gets old. It's boring, and it's boring for you guys to watch. But I know doggone well I had, see how this is? That's how it's supposed to be. And I have one. All right, well, I guess I'm going to start filming tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up bright and early and get started. I got to find, this is what I go through when I'm trying to design. I get so many different ideas what I want to do, and it's like, which direction do I want to go? And it takes me forever, and I thought I had it all planned out, but then as I got going, I needed to do something, so I changed it. And that pendant, oh my gosh, that pendant should be dry, but now I'm gonna have to clean all that off with some acetone. But I did it. It's copper. I made it copper. Oh, it's sticky. All right, I'm gonna tack this on to tomorrow's video. So as of today, I'm just shutting down the shop, and we're gonna call it a day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Well, it's the next morning, and don't ever use Loctite. I think I got more glue on my fingers than I did on here, and the more that I worked with it, the worse it got. And I got all the glue off my fingers, that's fine. But, look. It's still wet underneath. So don't ever use Loctite. I don't know what happened to my E6000. I usually use, I should have used this. This is what I normally use to attach stuff like that. I don't know why I didn't use it. I just thought I'd use a glue. The Loctite was in there, and I thought, well, it haven't been used. We'll just use that. And it didn't work out for me. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and use it. So, on we go. Put it on. And I got 6 seed beads down here for it to rest on. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. I worked last night, or right after I got off the video. I shut the video off. I'm like, I finished doing this, and it just wasn't long enough. So I combined the 2 necklaces. I used these in here instead of having a second necklace. So we're going from a double strand to a single strand. It's like, alrighty. Sometimes it's just, you know, what you have in your head. It just doesn't work out that way. So I'm like, well, and I searched through all my stuff. I found some more picture jasper, but it was matte. I'm like, well, I don't really care for matte, so I didn't want to use it. And I'm trying to figure out what other pendant I could use here, and I just couldn't find anything. There was just nothing that I could use. Nothing belonged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So don't know. I worked and worked and worked this morning. I'm like, well, I'm just going to have to use it. It was kind of a mess. It was a messy project, wasn't it? Let's move this stuff in. Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Because the way my little arm is, it blocks my view, and I don't like it. I got a new camera, but I got it here. Went to set it up, and it don't work. It's supposed to work off the remote, and because I couldn't get the remote to work, it's not working. So I called Amazon, which I have to call Amazon, get it fixed, or get them to send me a new one. So I'm waiting for a new one. But anyway, these little guys right here, what do I got there? These go together. They have holes. I'm going to go from the top side, which I'm going to consider the top side is the big round part. I'm going to put the top side in, or wait, go down bottom side because we're going the other way direct. We're going the other direction, so we got to go bottom side first, then the top, then the bottom, then the top, and there's 6 of them, and then the bottom, and then the top. Now, get them all down there, and get them, and then that's how they sit. Kind of like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So that's how they sit. Something different. Cool. All right, I'm going to pick up some more seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoops. And then I lost 3 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Get that up there. All right. Oh my goodness. All I can do is laugh. That's all I can do. Just keep doing this. All right. Now that we got that, then we're going to do a picture jasper. And then 2 seed beads. 1, 2. And one of these. 2 more. 1, 2. And then a picture jasper. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Well, I lost 2 of them. Something tells me 1, 2. There's 5 for the next one. I need 2 more for this one. All right, well, I gotta get 2 more out. Okay. 1, 2. And there we go. I'm gonna put these on. A rondelle, a crystal rondelle, and then another rondelle, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got these. I'm going to start from the bottom first, and then the top, and then the bottom, and then the top. Oop, the bottom. Turn it. And then the top. All right, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then picture jasper. Two of these. 2 more seed beads. 2 seed beads. And then this little spacer bead. 2 seed beads. And then picture rondelle. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a rondelle. That's it for the beads. Now seed beads. 5 of these and we are complete for our necklace. Okay. And then this, you gotta turn these. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So now we're going to do, oh man, I had to get out crimp bead. These look really big. These look like big crimp beads. Well, we'll see how it works. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Okay, here goes the wire guard. And down through, and then we're going to go back through the crimp bead. And then I don't want this one too long, so I'm going to pull down on this one. Look how big that is. I wonder if that's going to crimp this little wire. I don't know. All right, we're going to get in there. Back groove first. I like to do this upside down so I can see the groove. Back groove first, pull down on the wire, squeeze. And then turn into the front and squeeze. Beautiful. Now we just have to clip this off. And throw that little bit of waste away. Little bit. I'm going to tug on it. There we go. Do a test. Always test your stuff because I like to give it a good tug. Because what if you're wearing a necklace and you got a baby? Babies love sparkly things and they grab it. And you don't want it to fall apart when they grab it. So I give it a good tug test. Okay, this is nice and loose. Put everything together. We're going to pull everything together. Everything feels nice and loose. We're going to cut off about 4 finger lengths. Snip that off. Put on our crimp bead. Well, there we go. And then a wire guard. Up. Over. And down through the crimp bead. Whoops, grab a hold of it. And down through the crimp bead. And pull. You know what? I got these earrings sitting here. I don't think I'm going to tackle them today. Okay, pull down nice and snug. Oh, look at that wire guard. It's too far apart. I got to pinch that together. So we're going to pinch that so it looks nice. Keep it together. There we go. Now you're going to have to pull down your wire again. There you go. And we're going to crimp. I'm going to get that in there and that back groove. Pull down on the wire and squeeze. And then we're going to turn it into the front groove. And turn it sideways. And squeeze. Nice. Nice squeeze. Nice. Give it a nice tug. And this is all the waste we've got. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. All right. Let's get these in view. I have 2 of these left over. That's it. Let's get this wire out of here. Wrap the wire. Get that wrapped up. And there we go. That out of the way. Tools. Here's our necklace. Now, we're going to put on our jump rings. And I use my bent nose. Put the opening at the top. And then I always just use my right wrist to do all the action. Leave this side alone and just tweak it open just a little bit. And we're going to slip this on. Maybe I didn't tweak it open enough. Yeah, there we go. We got that. And then we're going to do the clasp. And we're going to close it up. There's one side. Now this side. Opening at the top. Twist it. And slip this on. And then I got a bigger one for the clasp to catch on to. That closed. There we go. Close. There we go. And now we're going to open up this big one and slide on our extender chain. Close this up. And then we got these 2. I'm going to go bottom first and then go through the top. Or, see, that's the way they sit. I wonder how it would sit if I did both of them the same direction. There we go. There we go. I like that. Okay. We're going to do a wrapped loop. In a wrapped loop, we're going to put our pliers right at the top of the beads. Nice and snug. Bend it over. So we got a 90-degree angle. And then we're going to make just a small loop. So we don't need to go very far up on our pliers. I just want to go up a little bit. And then bring this wire up and over. Bring that plier around. And bring the wire all the way across. Now we're going to wrap. And these I use for wrapping. And we want to get high up here. Keep it nice and high. Up there. There we go. And then we can do that. Well, get one more. I want one more. There we go. Okay, snip all this off. Get as close as possible. And snip. And then we got that itty bitty bit. We're going to tuck that little itty bit in. Whoops. There we go. Straighten this up. Straighten up, Hugh. There you go. There. I'm going to attach it to the end of this link. Probably should have attached it before let's see if this comes apart. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Let's open. Nope. Oh, no. And I did the wrap loop. Ooh, I'm about ready to give up for this necklace. I don't even know if I want to get this thing out and oh, I don't know. All right, we'll just get a new head pin. Get a new head pin. All right, hang on. Hang on, people. Get a new head pin. Start over. My wrap loop was supposed to go on there before I wrapped it all up. And wasn't doing that. I didn't pay attention. Okay, we're going to do this with both. Oh boy. All right, this is not... We got to get that kink out of there. So I just chomp on it. Chomp, 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 chomp. Just rotate it and chomp. There you go. Straighten that out. Straighten that out. All right. We're going to go bottom side and bottom side on this side. And we're going to stick them together like that. Okay. Put your pliers on top of the beads. Fold it over. Bring your pliers around. Bring that wire all the way around. Rotate your pliers around and get that wire. Go all the way around. All the way around. And then we're going to snap it on to our chain. And there it is. Now we're going to get our bent nose in there. We want it to go this way so the pliers are out of the way. Just like this. We're going to wrap in that little bit of area there. So I don't know how many wraps we're going to get. I got it kind of close. So 1, 2, let's go 3. There we go. 3 works. And we're going to snip that off as close as possible. And then we're going to tuck in what little bit is there. Wow, I don't even see it. Beautiful. And that's our little... It's always nice to put a dangle or do something so that your chain just isn't hanging there. So I had 2 of those beads left, and I think that looks really pretty. All right, let's get all our tools out of the way. Gina makes a mess when she works. Oh my goodness, look at the mess. I have a mess today. And I don't want to tackle these earrings, considering the way things have been going for myself on this video. Okay, now I'm going to clip this on to here. And this is our beautiful necklace. Look at that picture, Jasper. All right, put those down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I think that worked out, considering all the problems that I had. Let's go. Give me. There we go. Get it all in there so you can see it all. I want you to see it all up close. I don't know how to do that. Just here it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. All the way up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. There we go. That is it for this video. Thank goodness, huh? That was a rough one. Started out like 2. All I wanted to do was 2 of them, but it turned into 1, and it still looks good. I'm going to take that off because I don't know. All right, that's the end of this video, people. So if you like this video or this channel, please hit subscribe and then ring that little bell so the next time I'm on, we'll be back here together making something new. And if you don't want to hit subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you. Check out my Etsy shop. And until next time, happy beading.